My name is Joe. I'm a math tutor here in Las Vegas. I hope you enjoy math like I do. Math is essential for everyday life, for counting, for figuring out simple bills, for example, rent, and etc. What I'm going to talk about today briefly is how to properly construct a mathematical proof. Here we go. You might want to start the proof out with a let statement. So let P be key, right? For example. Then you're going to further explain your proposition with definitions, previous proof theorems, etc. That's when the so comes in at. Then you want to further explain it with a since clause, right? Now you're backing it up with your reasons. So again, utilizing what you previously know. Okay, since this condition is true, so as the other condition has to be true. All right, so it's like the if-then clause of the theorem, of course, because you could lead it up to a conclusion. Let's explain further. If you want to add additional explanation to your proofs, you might want to use words that denotes addition, like moreover. And you want to further explain the proof, we use this clause furthermore. And once you're done without that, you're going to kind of like, okay, now know this works. You use what they call hence, whence. And you're really sure it works, you're going to restate the whole thing, right, with the therefore. So you can say, given the condition, we know this works. What it does is summarize your whole paragraph in one statement. In addition, do not use superfluous information, right? Or that means giving unnecessary information. That's not needed. So you're learning to write precise mathematical statements. So you want to be as succinct as possible, but also be clear as possible. And make sure your theorem flows logically from one sentence to another, right? That's why I state the form that way, so it gives you a good idea how to proceed by writing a mathematical correct proof. Furthermore, when you're constructing such proof, please proofread or use some sort of grammatical correct program to help ensure that your proof flows cohesively and coherently, so you get the optimum product as possible. And that's what I try to do when I give live demonstrations of a proof. Now, I am basing this ideology on the belief of the Purdue University, or mainly the ideas came from Cal State University, 2025. I have done a little research on that, and I'm going to show you the reference right now and the steps shortly. So let me finish this. So now you know how to write a mathematical proof. So go out there, do many proofs as you can. Enjoy learning mathematics. So here we go. That is a proper way of doing a mathematical proof, guys. Let me go real slowly here. So yeah, as you guys learning this process, it's going to take some time. All right. So yeah, focus back on me. Set the camera down. Now that might seem intimidating at first, but don't be afraid. I will help you the best way I can. However, I do private lessons as well. So you can make sure you follow me on my YouTube page. That'd be Joe Hudson 440. Sorry guys, let me read this way. Sorry about that. So it'll be Joe Hudson 440 at my YouTube page. You're also gonna follow me on TikTok, which will be The Math Tutor TikTok, with the big green tree, all the branches of mathematics. And why I'm making such a big fuss about this, well, symbolically fuss, because people do not know how to do math properly. Excuse me. All right. So it's so essential that you learn how to do this stuff properly, because you will pursue a degree in math or some math-related field, and I would say you should have some basic essentials how to go about doing a mathematical proof. And ones might say, I don't need to know this stuff. You do. Because when you're on a job or you're putting together a business, believe me, business have many components associated with it. And due to AI, it simplifies the work, but you still have to know the basic process of putting together a business. All right. That's why we learn proof. How to analyze things in a way that help us make intelligent decisions. For example, in planning. Like I'm doing now, I had to plan this impromptu video. So excuse me for any errors. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something here, and you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.